Oh my god! Just what the doctor ordered! Oh, I really needed that. I said a prayer and it was answered. Let's take this bitch down. Actually, first we gotta veil, I'm pretty sure. Because she's gonna launch her big attack there. Oh, I can't believe that! We would have died right there if we hadn't gotten that bingo. We desperately needed that. Oh! We've definitely had some close ones on this channel, and that was certainly no exception. Oh. But it's not over yet. Thank you, Boo. Let's do a power lift. That might be one of the all-time moments, best moments in the history of this channel. +4, but only +2 defense. Okay. Doesn't really matter much for Mario. It's Vivian I'm worried about. Alright, let's do a Fiery Jinx. Oh my god. 9 damage. We are almost at the end. +3 defense. Okay, that still means I do 1 extra damage. X, B, A, B. Oh, God. Still took care of the hands. Oh, my God. Are we seriously going to take this boss out in 1 try? Aw, that's okay. We have a honey syrup, or not a honey syrup, a jam and jelly. We can take care of this. Spring jump. Boom! Oh my god! Oh! No, it cannot be. How? Oh god, we're both poisoned. Oh god, we are both poisoned. This is not good. But I'm still pretty confident we're going to take her out. Uh-oh. Well, maybe not after that. Alright, let's do Fiery Jinx one more time. X. Oh, shit. Still did a lot of damage, though. Alright. Another spring jump. She's only got 9 HP left. Make that 8. Oh my god. Alright, let's do one more power lift. I cannot believe this. Am I seriously about to beat one of the hardest bosses in the history of Mario games in 1 try? +3 and +2. Alright. Let's finish her off. Fiery Jinx. Is this the dagger? Yeah! Woo! We did it in one try! Woo! One try! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I'm gonna jump in the pool after this. Impossible. Unthinkable. How could I cannot be beaten by lesser beings such as these. And I had just been reborn into this world. I cannot. I must not. My queen! Go! Oh my god! I can't believe it! I can't believe I did the final boss in one try. And that's one of the hardest bosses in the history of Mario games. And probably even Nintendo for that matter. Now! Let's get out of here, Marilyn! Go! Hey! Hey! Hey, wait! Princess Peach! Princess Peach is just fine. She's not even hurt. Ugh. Ah. Mario? So, it's all over then? I'm so sorry, Mario. Who knew all this would happen? No need to apologize, Peach. It was our pleasure. Thank you. All of you. Aha! There you are, Mario. I can't believe this. Well. Can you believe those brutes even came after me, an old Goomba? But I still made it here. I was so worried about you all. You have no idea. By the look of things, though, I guess we're in the clear. Am I right? You kids sure are the real thing, I tell you. Yes, I seem to be in one piece too, so all is well. So, without further ado, take a look at this. I found this on the way. This must be the treasure we heard rumors of in Rogueport. My theory has been correct all these years. There really was a legendary treasure. Oh, Professor Frankly. No, don't bring me down now. It might be something great, and all's well that ends well. Now, how about we all get out of this dank place? Let's go home, Mario. Back to everyone. That might be the greatest moment that's ever happened in the history of this channel. And we've had some pretty awesome moments in our 8-year history. But that one definitely tops all the rest. Sorry. So, you're leaving then? Well, that's too bad. Having you around really did wonders for my research. Oh, Professor, we never let you monopolize Mario for your research anyway. Besides, you said I could be your research assistant for next term. Yes, that's right. And I thank you, Goombella. Mario, even after you leave here, please don't forget about us, alright? And we, in return, will wish that you find all the best in the future. Never give up, Mario. That's the most important thing I learned from you. Thanks, Mario. Just promise me you'll think of me now and again, okay? Mario, thanks to you, I found courage and inner strength. I don't know how to say this, but I think I like myself more since I've known you. It's like I've become a tiny bit more like my dad, you know? It's all so hard to put into words. My dear Mario, I am ready to make my comeback in the theater now. I've found so many things on this journey that I can only express on stage. And with these new themes, I am so ready for that wonderful spotlight again. Please do come see me once we've finished rehearsing, and bring Peach too, dear. Gonzalez. Oh yeah, wait. I've gotta stop doing that. It's Mario, right? Well, you'll always be Gonzalez to me, man. Because I was born in the Glitz Pit, and Gonzalez is and always will be the champ. So let's meet again, Gonzalez. I mean it, man. Mario. I feel like I've grown to love... yeah, never mind. Oh, she was going to tell Mario she loved him. Yeah, I sure do think that you and Peach make a nice couple. Oh, if only you knew after that post Nintendo just dropped. The shipping shall begin. I'll never forget my time traveling with you. So, don't forget me either. Well, old boy, it was most agreeable that I had the chance to meet you. If not for you, then my dear Scarlet would still gaze down on the broken Bob-omb. But now I'm off to sea again. I know Scarlet would have wanted it that way. Let's see each other again, Mario, and this time, let it be on the high seas, old boy. Well, it is time for us to part, my little cheese hunk, but I will not say farewell, because you're welcome here anytime. And since you're welcome, you should come anytime you please, sweetie. Now, be careful, and until we meet again, adieu. Well, the boat's almost here. Mario! Looks like the Punies have some going away gifts for us. Ah! We made it just in time! Take these with you! We brought them so you'd have something to eat on the boat! Yummy! These are very fresh mushrooms! Nothing for Toadsworth? Oh, how lovely! Thank you. Everyone, if not for all of you, the world would have fallen into a horrible darkness. But your brave hearts strove for peace and saved this world. I don't know how to thank you, but know that the entire world is in your debt. What? Nonsense! We're the ones who should be thanking you, Princess. If you hadn't come to our little town, we'd all be puppets for the Shadow Queen and Grotus. The thought gives me hives. Ah, look, Your Highness, I see the boat. Oh, forgive my lateness, sir. I must have dozed off a bit. But please, come on board. I'll get you folks back at full steam. Take care, everyone. Farewell. Set a course for the Mushroom Kingdom. They are all such lovely people, don't you think? I don't have too many good memories of Rogueport, what with the kidnapping and all. But it really is a vibrant town full of love for life, isn't it? Mario, I was very frightened when they took me. But, well, Tech was really there for me and helped me get through it all. And I knew that you would come to help me as well. I always believe in that. Thank you, Mario. Maybe I shouldn't wander off by myself quite so often. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't, Peach. Because that's most of the time, that's the reason why you get kidnapped, is because you're left alone. Mario, look out there! Rogueport's positively shining. It's so beautiful. As the sun rises in Rogueport, the sun sets on our 24th Let's Play. Oh, wow, that's wild, bro! You had a pretty rough time of it, didn't you? But now that Peach is safe, I guess everything's okay. Really, though, how amazing is it that you saved the world again? Again, bro! And say, it's been a little while since then. Are you ready for a new adventure?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you the man, bro. I wonder what everyone who traveled with you is up to. Whoa, what was that, bro? Was that your newfangled mail gadget? Dear Mario, what's up? Goombella here. I'm still here working with Professor Frankly. We beat the Shadow Queen, but there's tons of Rogueport lore we still don't get. So my research with the professor goes on and on. With the info I gathered with you, we have lots of great leads now, though. Mario, like I always said, every myth contains a kernel of truth. Speaking of which, know what was in the chest that the professor received? You're totally not going to believe me when I tell you it's a secret. But I'll tell you next time I see you. As part of my research, I did go back to many of the places we visited. And I saw everyone we traveled with, too. Sorry, I had to look away for a second because I thought I got a notification. Koops is living peacefully in Petalburg with his dad and Koopy Koo. And Mario, guess what Koops wants to do now? He wants to become mayor of Petalburg and live there in peace. Can you imagine? Still, it might just be perfect for him, come to think of it. He's so much more of an adult now than when you left Rogueport. Still, I think Koopy Koo pretty much has him wrapped around her little finger. Flurry's back on stage in a big way, and the crowds are totally ecstatic. And the play she's doing right now is the story of our adventure. Yeah! It's called Paper Mario. I saw it twice. It was totally the best play ever. And somehow, Dupless has joined the troupe as an actor. Who saw that coming? His transformation skills are serving him well, but it still kind of creeps me out. Oh, and Little Bluey? Yeah, he's fighting solo in the Glitz Pit. He says he's getting pretty close to a title match, even. Isn't that just adorable? Oh yeah, he's calling himself the Great Gonzalez Jr. in the ring, by the way. It's sort of silly, but kind of cute too, don't you think? Oh, and wait, I have to get this exactly right or he'll get, like, so mad at me. He, said that he could totally take you in the ring now, so bring it. I guess he doesn't change. Isn't that too cute? Vivian's gone back to hang out with her sisters. She wants to give them another chance. Now that the Shadow Queen has been defeated, I don't think Beldam's into evil. Oh, and Beldam also promised me she would never be mean to Vivian ever again. Yep, I think the three sisters are going to live pretty peacefully from now on. But you should totally go visit her sometime. There's Bobbery. Bobbery goes out to sea every day now in Cortez's ship. I think his soul is healed. I ran into him on Keelhaul Key by accident the other day, which was nice. He was so happy. I thought he was going to blow up on me for a second there. You know, I bet Scarlet is looking down on him and smiling right now. Oh, and I almost forgot. Everyone on Keelhaul Key is well, and they say hello. Miss Mouse is still running the bad shop in Rogueport, so she's happy. She comes over to Frankly's sometimes to visit. But as usual, as soon as she sets foot outside the shop, she turns into a badged ninja. She said just the other day that she had found some super rare badge, actually. That's our globe-trotting, mystery-making, flirting little badge thief, huh? Grotus is just ahead. Oh yeah. In my travels, I heard a rumor that Lord Crump and Grotus were both still alive. I guess that makes them pretty tenacious baddies, doesn't it, Mario? But they've mellowed a lot, just like Beldam has, and I don't expect more trouble. Plus, I hear Grotus is just ahead, which really cuts down on mischief making. Speaking of miracle survivals, guess whose favorite calculator is still computing? He says he really wants to see you and Peach again. That's nice. Well, I'm totally rambling at this point, so I guess I'd better wrap it up. I just want to say, even though things got tough, I'm grateful for our time together. And there is one thing that kind of weighed on me and I never got to express to you. See, well, maybe that's best kept a secret. Man, I guess since Mario's a bachelor now, he's got a lot of girls following him. So please say hi to Peach for me, okay? Till we meet again, your friend, Goombella. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Sounds like everyone's doing great over there. Huh? Someone there? Excuse me, sirs. Hello, Mario. Hello, Luigi. please allow me to apologize for coming unannounced, but I was cleaning out the storeroom in the castle the other day, and I found something rather amazing. Yes, Toadsworth found a treasure map, and I'm sure it will lead to real treasure this time. I just know it. So Mario, you'd love to look for treasure, isn't that right? The boat's waiting for you. And so, that wraps up another chapter in the history of our channel. But we're not done yet. It's time for the credits. And it's Parakarry. And you can see Luigi in the audience. Luigi should be up on the stage. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. As I said throughout the course of the game, and especially towards the end, this was a game that I kind of teetered on throughout the history of the channel, and I admitted towards the end that the Shadow Queen was a big reason why I didn't want to do this Let's Play, but it turned out all that worrying was for nothing because I kicked her ass in one try. So, my history with this game. I got a copy of this game when I was 15 years old for the GameCube. And, I picked it up a few times, and I never got past the second chapter. And then once this remaster came out last summer, not this past summer, the one before it, I decided, I wanted to play it. And I loved it. In fact, I loved it better than the original game. And playing this game just introduced me, just reintroduced me to this game. Reintroduced me to this legendary game that is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. And I realized, maybe the time is right. Maybe it's finally time to do a Let's Play of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. And I'm really glad I did. As I said, it was a Let's Play that I've been thinking about doing for a long, long time. Ever since I got a copy of the game, probably. I've been wanting to do this game, I think, since around the time the channel began, back in 2017. There's Bluey, who my girlfriend Lauren named. What? Grubba? I thought he was dead. I guess not. Here's chapter 4. We have the pigs. And there's Dupless leading the boos. Oh, I still can't believe. I'm just in such disbelief that I beat the Shadow Queen in one try. As I've been saying, the Shadow Queen is absolutely, she's notorious for being one of the hardest bosses in the history of Mario games. And I guess in the history of RPGs as a whole. And Nintendo. So, when I did this playthrough originally on my own time, about 2 years ago, actually no, it wasn't 2 years ago, it was more like last year, I did this playthrough last year, and when I got to the Shadow Queen, I knew that it was going to be a long one. And I think it took me like 3 tries to beat the Shadow Queen. So I was expecting that was going to happen here. And it got really, really close. We had a lot of close calls in this game. We had a lot of very close boss fights. And I honestly think those were the best parts of this this LP, because these boss fights were certainly like no other. Especially that last one. Good lord. I was just minutes away from death. I could have easily died right there. But then I got the bingo that restored everything. Man. I feel like my team just won the Super Bowl. That was just absolutely spectacular. And as I said before, I think it's easily one of the best moments that's happened in the history of this channel. In fact, it might be the best. The end. Or so you thought. It's actually not the end, because we still have stuff to cover in this game. So we will be doing at least one bonus episode for Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Because even though the main story is over, we've still got a few things to cover. Actually, there's a lot to do now that the game's over, but I'm only going to be covering a few things. So, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or the next day for the first bonus episode of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.